Good evening. Tonight, South Africa's political alliance faces one of its most serious tests in years, as the South African Communist Party confirms it will attend the African National Congress January celebrations, despite deepening tensions that now threaten the future of their historic partnership. The decision comes at a moment of growing strain within the tripartite alliance, an alliance that has shaped South Africa's political landscape since the end of apartheid. While unity has long been its public message, cracks beneath the surface are now impossible to ignore. This weekend, the ANC will gather in Rustenburg to mark its founding anniversary, a symbolic event meant to celebrate liberation history, renewal, and solidarity. Traditionally, alliance partners such as COSATU and the SACP stand alongside the ANC leadership, reinforcing the image of a united progressive front. But this year, the atmosphere is different. Behind the speeches and slogans lies a bitter disagreement that has pushed relations between the ANC and the SACP to the edge. The source of the tension is the SACP's bold decision to contest future local government elections independently, a move that directly challenges the ANC's dominance and the long-standing rules of alliance politics. The ANC's response was swift and uncompromising. Secretary-General Fikile Mbalula made it clear that the party would no longer tolerate divided loyalties. SACP members, he announced, would be barred from holding dual membership and excluded from ANC election platforms. The message was unmistakable. The ANC sees the SACP's move not as friendly competition, but as a direct political threat. Yet, despite this hardline stance, the SACP is pressing ahead. Party spokesperson Mbulelo Mandlana confirmed that the SACP will attend the January celebrations, describing the decision as a commitment to alliance engagement rather than confrontation. According to the party, participation in the event is part of an ongoing effort to stabilize relations, even as disagreements remain unresolved. However, the SACP has made it equally clear that attendance does not mean retreat. Mandlana stressed that the party will not reconsider its decision to contest elections independently. The SACP believes the path it has chosen reflects the will of its members and the need to offer voters a clear ideological alternative. In their view, dialogue with the ANC must continue, but it cannot come at the cost of abandoning their political direction. The tension is further complicated by differing interpretations of recent ANC internal outcomes. The SACP has pointed to what it sees as contradictions between President Cyril Ramaphosa's public statements and decisions taken within ANC structures. These differences, the party argues, must be openly addressed if the alliance to survive. Political analysts warn that these unresolved disputes could spill over into the celebrations themselves. Some argue that the SACP's presence at the event places both parties in an uncomfortable position. Appearing together may project unity, but the underlying conflict risks turning symbolic solidarity into visible strain. Analysts caution that any attempt by the SACP to advance its independent electoral message at an ANC platform would likely be rejected by ANC supporters and leadership alike. Others see deeper consequences. The growing rift raises serious questions about the future of the National Democratic Revolution, the ideological foundation that once bound the alliance together. As competition replaces cooperation, voters aligned with the liberation movement may now face a difficult choice between former allies standing on opposite sides of the ballot. Some analysts believe the fallout could weaken the ANC further, especially following recent electoral setbacks. The possibility that the SACP could eventually walk away from the alliance altogether, potentially alongside COSATU, would mark a historic realignment in South African politics and leave the ANC more exposed than ever before. As the January celebrations approach, the stage is set not just for speeches and songs, but for a powerful political signal. Will this appearance mark the beginning of reconciliation, or will it simply expose how far the alliance has drifted from its roots? One thing is certain: what unfolds at this event may shape the future of South Africa's left-wing politics for years to come.